John chapter 12, 6 days before the Passover, Jesus came to Bethany, where Lazarus lived, whom he had raised from the dead. A dinner was given in his honor. Martha served, while Lazarus reclined at the table with him. Then Mary took a pint of pure nard, an expensive perfume, and anointed the feet of Jesus, wiping his feet with her hair. And the house was filled with the fragrance of the perfume. But one of his disciples, Judas Iscariot, the one who would later betray him, objected, "Why wasn't this perfume sold and the money given to the poor? It was worth a year's wages." He did not say this because he cared about the poor, but because he was a thief. As keeper of the money bag, he used to help himself to what was put into it. Jesus said, "Leave her alone. She has kept this for the day of my burial. You will always have the poor among you, but you will not always have me." A large crowd of Jews found out that Jesus was there and came, not only because of him, but also to see Lazarus, whom he had raised from the dead. So the chief priest plotted to kill Lazarus as well, for because of him many Jews were leaving them and believing in Jesus. The next day, the great crowd that had come for the festival heard that Jesus was coming to Jerusalem. They took palm branches and went out to meet him, shouting, "Hosanna! Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord, the King of Israel." Jesus found a young donkey and sat upon it, as it is written, "Do not be afraid, daughter of Zion. See, your king is coming, seated on a donkey's coat." At first his disciples did not understand these things. Only after Jesus was glorified did they realize that these things had been written about him, and that they had done these things to him. The crowd that had been with him when he called Lazarus from the tomb and raised him from the dead continued to bear witness. Many people went out to meet him because they heard he had performed this sign. So the Pharisees said to one another, "You see, we are accomplishing nothing. Look, the world has gone after him." Now there were some Greeks among those who went up to worship at the feast. They came to Philip, who was from Bethsaida in Galilee, and said, "Sir, we would like to see Jesus." Philip went to tell Andrew, then Andrew and Philip went and told Jesus. Jesus replied, "The hour has come for the Son of Man to be glorified. Truly I tell you, unless a grain of wheat falls into the ground and dies, it remains alone. But if it dies, it bears much fruit. Anyone who loves his life will lose it. But anyone who hates his life in this world will keep it for eternal life. Whoever serves me must follow me. And where I am, my servant also will be. My Father will honor the one who serves me." Now my soul is troubled, and what shall I say? Father, save me from this hour. No, it was for this very purpose that I came to this hour. Father, glorify your name. voice came from heaven. I have glorified it and will glorify it again. The crowd that was there and heard it said it had thundered. Others said an angel had spoken to him. Jesus said, this voice was for your sake, not mine. Now is the time for judgment on this world. Now the ruler of this world will be cast out, and I, when I am lifted up from the earth, will draw people to myself. He said this to show the kind of death he was going to die. The crowd spoke up, we have heard from the Lord that the Christ will remain forever. So how can you say the Son of Man must be lifted up? Who is the Son of Man? Jesus said to them, the light is among you for a little while longer. Walk while you have the light before darkness overtakes you. The one who walks in darkness does not know where he is going. Believe in the light while you have the light, that you may become children of light. When he had finished speaking, Jesus left and hid himself from them. Even after Jesus had performed so many signs in their presence, they still did not believe in him. This was to fulfill the word of Isaiah the prophet. Lord, who has believed our message, and to whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed? For this reason they could not believe, because Isaiah also said, he has blinded their eyes and hardened their hearts, so they can neither see with their eyes, nor understand with their hearts, nor turn, and I would heal them. Isaiah said this because he saw his glory and spoke of him. Yet many, even among the rulers, believed in him. But because of the Pharisees, they would not confess it, for fear they would be put out of the synagogue. For they loved human praise more than the praise of God. Then Jesus cried out, whoever believes in me believes not only in me, but in him who sent me. Whoever sees me sees the one who sent me. I have come into the world as light, so that no one who believes in me should remain in darkness. If anyone hears my words but does not keep them, I do not judge him. For I did not come to judge the world, but to save the world. There is a judge for the one who rejects me and does not receive my words. The very word I have spoken will condemn him at the last day. For I did not speak on my own, but the Father who sent me commanded me what to say and how to say it. And I know that his command leads to eternal life. So whatever I say is just what the Father has told me to say.